Okay, so I'm going to make a video over ways to pay for college. Okay, paying for college, there's a bunch of different ways that you can do this. So right in here in paying for college, let's just put several ways to go to college. And whenever we're talking about college, it doesn't necessarily have to be like you're going to a 4-year university. It could be a 2-year university. It could be some kind of welding school. It could be just anything education related after high school, okay? So there's a couple of different things. The first one right up here is savings. Savings is just money that is set aside that's used for college. Okay, your mom can save, your grandparents can save, you can save, all sorts of different people can help you save for college. Now, family support, that could be coming from anybody. It could be money, gifts, somebody could pay your rent, money, gifts, living expense help, etc. Okay? Then there's a couple of things that you don't have to pay back and a couple of things that you do have to pay back. So let's talk about the things that you don't have to pay back. So a scholarship, it's money given based on an achievement. Okay? It can be money for graduating super high in your class. It could be money for being left-handed. Like, there are a million different kinds of scholarships out there. Scholarships you do not pay back. Okay? Scholarships you do not pay back. Okay, and then another kind of money that's given to you is a grant. And it's a grant is just it's money given most of the time based on a need. These, like scholarships, do not have to be paid. It's okay if you got out of the square. Paid back. Okay? Now, then there's other kinds of ways that you can pay, but you have to do something for that. Like, a scholarship was given to you because of some kind of achievement. A grant was given to you because maybe some kind of need that you have. And those don't have to be paid back. But everybody knows these words right here. The words that I'm underlining is loans. Loans have to be paid back. So a private loan is exactly what it says. You're given money to pay for college. Given money to pay for college. And it has to be paid back. And when they're talking about private loans, this is coming from like banks or some other kind of lender. Now, a federal loan is what most people who are going to college have to get, and you'll hear people say, oh, I have to pay back my student loans. So it's money, it's given money to pay for college. the same thing has to be paid back. But they're given by the government. That's why it's called a federal loan. Okay? Now, work study is exactly what it sounds like. You're going to have to work for it. Okay? Work study is whenever you are earning tuition or credits because of a job you have. Earning money for tuition. And tuition is what you have to pay when you go to college. That's what you pay for your classes. It's called tuition. Earning money for tuition or credits by working. And tuition reimbursement is kind of the same thing, but maybe a company pays for it. Like sometimes employers will pay for people to go back. So companies or businesses pay for classes. Now, these aren't the only ways that you can have money for college. A lot of times, people will just take a couple of classes at a time where they can just pay cash for with the money that they have at that time. Okay, it says calculate the total cost of college, which can include, okay, there's a lot of costs for college that comes into play whenever it comes time for paying for school, which the first one would be tuition, living, I'm talking like rent, books are also a huge one, and pretty much just life. Or some fees. There could be fees involved. So whenever you're paying for it, you're going to have to calculate how much everything costs, right? So you're going to have to add all of this up. So this would be adding. You would add all of this together. You're adding all of this together. And then you calculate the amount of grants and scholarships you will receive. I don't really know how to spell that. You'll receive, and you would also add these up, right? Students may need to calculate how much money they will need to borrow. What if you don't have enough money based on your grants and your scholarship? You might have to borrow money, or you need to earn it through working. And then it says to qualify for federal financial aid, you would have to fill out this form. It's called a FAFSA. I bet if some of you ask your parents if they've ever had to fill out the FAFSA, I bet the answer is yes, because I had to fill out the FAFSA every semester when I was going to college. Okay, make sure you've gotten all of this written down.